Hello and welcome back to Retro VHS. Right, this is a big box VHS X-rental of Trainspotting with Ewan McGregor on the front there. And when Trainspotting first came out, I remember it having an alternative, I think it was the widescreen version, where it would be like a cosmic green. But to me, Trainspotting's had so many covers over the years. With it being a film before, it's had a red box, it's had a white box, but this is the classic. Ewan McGregor, hashtag number 5, renting on the front cover. And as we come up to get a little bit closer, Hollywood come in, as in, hello Hollywood, your time is up. And my God, this put a lot of people on the map. Ewan McGregor, Robert Carlyle, Johnny Lee Miller, Ewan, absolutely smashed the floor with everything else. And if we go a bit closer, yeah, Ewan McGregor, shaved head, dripping wet. Now he had been in Shallow Grave, Danny Boyle's previous movie, and obviously the rest of the cast were all uprising. Johnny Lee Miller had just done Hackers at this point, and Robert Carlyle was in Cracker. And 18 there, and as you can see there, from the makers of Shallow Grave. Shallow Grave's okay. I rewatched it recently, and there is a bit of a crossover in Shallow Grave to this, as in the guy who dies in Shallow Grave is the guy from the hotel room. So there is little Easter egg jokes and stuff. And on the spine, you can see it's been a little bit more sun bleached towards the front there. But Trainspotting, as I said, what is Trainspotting? Everyone's going, there's no trains in it. It's, well, you know, it's just an iconic movie, probably one of the best movies to come out of the UK, and definitely one of the best movies ever made in Scotland. On the back, there's a lot going on with this. I haven't got it in my hand to read, but obviously it's literally hammering home all the positive reviews, and on the back you get to see some of the cast, and it also supports massively the soundtrack as well. Again, Hackers was done at this time, and there's a bit of a laugh between Hackers and Songs, and they were fighting for the rights, and Hackers was made before, but then came out after. But on the back there, Robert Carlyle is there twice. And if we go back to the bottom there, you know, as I say, you've got the breathtaking, you've got all the comments, and then you've got obviously the smaller font. I love the black, white, and orange font. And obviously, I expected the orange to absolutely pop in a UV light. We'll get to that in a bit. Bottom there, as I said, in the orange, it does show you the artists on it. Obviously, Bone Slippy, Iggy Pop are some of the biggest ones to come out of this. I still have no idea what Bone Slippy's about after all these years. It's something about boys. Anyway, Polygram Entertainment, and the cassette itself, I bought this off Vinted for a birthday present, fully rewound. As I said, it's not in my hand now because it's wrapped. It was for Ellen, but anyway, that's a different story. Anyway, PG, well yeah, PG, I would make that smaller. It's an 18 rated. Now, what's really fucking cool about this Trainspotting VHS, as there, boom, it's a flip cover. Unorthodox shelf, Trainspotting full cast. That should be the cover, because Robert Carlyle, Johnny Lee Miller, Ewan, the other Ewan McGregor, and obviously the last who plays Diane, all iconic. It's a shame that Kevin McKidd, Tommy, is not on the front cover. That is a big crime. Tommy, Kevin McKidd went on to be in Dog Soldiers. Robert Carlyle went to be on in The Tournament, two of the movies my cousin Keith made. I've met Robert Carlyle. He is an absolutely amazing human being, dead down to the ground and chilled as fucking. On the back of flip cover, a lot of steelbooks did this in the early things like Universal, but for now, we're coming up to the outtakes. I'm not gonna lie, here in the outtakes, I generally thought the orange would have popped in a black light, but it doesn't. I mean, that's what I was. Oh yeah, it's. I mean, the white pops. Okay, so that was a bit of a fail. I really thought that was going to glow. Anyway, next retro VHS will be Last Man Standing, because that glows. Look at that. That needs to stay in here. That VHS needs to stay in this room. I might as well make a video about cool stuff that glows. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now. VHS memories you on my screen today. The videotape on the CRT and you